back to your country, you refugee. I pondered on that and I wondered, come to think of it, I had a double identity. I was an African and at the same time, a young girl who's coming in a British land, learning to be the English culture. I thank the British land now that I have the citizenship, which has given me education, and at the same time, I battle to hold my assertive cultural identity, which my mother kept in my household. Hence why I can speak my language, which is Luganda. And so, I urge all the refugees here, being that it's a World Refugee Day, that not to give up your cultural identity, because that tells you who you are, and your personal identity, which gives you the road to life to decide what you will do with what you've got, the tools that you've learned in the educational systems and in the national identity that you hold. But at the same time, being a British citizen gives you the ability to explore the world and share your tools that they have given you to empower your culture people. So I seek all of you. This is why I wrote the book, Identity, Challenges of Identity, a Psychological Perspective. Because what it was, I really suffered with a double consciousness. There was a psychologist called W.D. Du Bois. He says, W. Du Bois, yeah. He said basically, when you are in a certain country that is not your native country, you suffer with a double consciousness, as this lady may know. So what happened was I suffered with being African, an African young lady, and then holding the English culture at the same time. But now I'm liberated because I'm able to balance my identity and I know my personal identity, at the same time loving my cultural identity. So thank you so much for listening to me today. I know I've been given a time scale for me to come on, but I thank the day this day was created as National Refugee Day, because we deserve to be celebrated. So give yourself a round of applause for coming today. Thank you.